Millsy,
Yes.
would you let this rat lick your big toe?
Maybe you've had a couple drinks of me, but 100%.
Oh, sweet. We're rocking it, baby. Welcome back to Hometown Opens Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Edition. Today we're going to be opening up this collector booster. I totally took the host away from you in this episode.
That's okay, man. We were opening the entire Kamigawa Neon Dynasty collector booster box. We already opened it, the wrapping, because it was being way too difficult. We didn't want to struggle with it on screen. So here you go. We have
15 minutes watching us struggle.
12 fresh Kamigawa Neon Dynasty collector boosters.
No, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
We're not going to open 12 today. We're only going to open 11 because this collector booster right here is for our contest winner, Mikey, who won our contest for one Kamigawa Neon Dynasty collector booster.
Via our Discord that we have constantly reminded you guys for the past several thousand weeks that you could have entered in a card submission with the name Coagulate. It could have been whatever kind of card you wanted to do, just nothing stupid out the wazoo bonkers. The card winner, pack winner today to afternoon is going to be that music guy, which AKA happens to be one of our friends. Can I say his name on the video?
Let's say his name.
All right, his name's Andrew. Andrew, congratulations. You are the winner of this fresh, crisp Kamigawa Neon Dynasty collector booster.
It will be hand-delivered, untampered.
It will be very, very tampered. We're going to go to give it to him right after this video, actually.
Probably not.
No, definitely not. But to just kind of go through his submission real quick, I loved it. I thought it was really, really interesting. It was Coagulate. It is an X spell. So it's an X red-black sorcery. You create X blood tokens. It's an artifact with, we know what blood is. Okay, moving on. I was literally about to read the
blood.
Yes, I didn't know that. Sorry. Excuse me. And he said, there's no art as I cannot make good art and I don't know how to make custom magic cards.
LOL.
LOL.
What a unit.
What a straight up unit. Love it so much.
Mikey, we said that we would tell the viewers what our cards were.
Yeah, man.
So do you want to start with yours?
Yeah, for sure. Mine is Coagulate. In parentheses, probably spelled wrong. Unfortunately, I spelled it right, which kind of makes me sad. But it is a red instant spell. It's a red Phyrexian mana instant spell. So,
Bold, okay.
Yeah, so I went with the two Phyrexian red mana for the next time damage will be dealt to you by a source and opponent controls. Prevent half of that damage rounded down, and you may deal that much damage to a new target. I kind of also added some fancy little art. If you can see it, cool. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's not that great. You can go look on our Discord, and it's there. And it's there. But I went with some blood streaming into what would be a scab, because that's kind of coagulating. And then I made the scabs pokey, because who wouldn't want their scabs to stab people? That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I mean, damage, man.
Damage. That's a lot of damage.
So my card, I believe, was a sorcery for X black red. It says my card says it's a sorcery. Each non-vampire creature gets -X until end of turns. If a creature died this way, return creatures with X total. The old way would have been CMC, but the new word is mana value or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So of course scales with how much mana you put into it. I guess for me, a lot of these cards in the past that deal with blood or stabbing in black always seem to deal with -X. So I thought that would be cool, and I decided to go with the vampire theme because I feel like vampires don't get enough spell support just about them. They traditionally use a lot of other support, and I put my own flavor text for it. It says Soren, as much as I may detest him, may not have been completely wrong. The humans have a natural ability to bleed but not die, and that's attributed to Olivia Valderin.
Yeah, man. Good.
So I was like, it would be fun to make a vampire spell, and then who's the coolest kind of bad guy vampire that I could pick? And I think Olivia kind of always tends to play a little more of the villain role than Soren does. So I thought it would be cool to put Olivia's.
I'd lick her big toe.
Oh, okay.
100%. She can suck my blood any day.
Anyways. Here on Documentary, you found out that apparently Mikey would lick Olivia Darn's.
And more importantly, Andrew, hey, we got you this nice, fresh Kamigawa pack. We're going to set it up to the side.
We will get it to you.
We are not going to open it. We're not going to touch it anymore. Just going to look at it. Oh, we touched it. All right, let's get into this crack-a-packing.
So let's
Move those garbage cans out of the way.
so we can sort this guy by type.
Oh, God, I hate
I know these are a
collecting.
little bit tough to open.
I hate
I've
the
seen some
collector.
box openings where people have had a really tough time opening these
Almost
up.
got it. Oh, darn.
All right, so let's go through a booster pack nice and slow so we can see. We have 1, 2 foil commons up front.
I'm struggling.
We have 2 foil uncommons. Oh, 3 looks like we got. Come on. We got our pretty land.
Ooh, land.
Look at that pretty land right there. One of my favorite, probably my favorite of the 2 4-stars. We should have our 2 samurai frames,
Very nice.
our 2 ninja frames. Oh,
Oh.
and there we go. There's our first rare, a pack foil Hinata, Dawn Crowned. Next up, our commander card is a Smoke Spirits Raid.
Aid.
Sorry, yeah. I kind of like this card. It looks kind of interesting. I'm excited to kind of play around with it.
Haven't even looked at that.
Next up, we have an Inventive Iteration,
Okay.
and that is the Extended.
Oh, very nice.
And that one, that's kind of cool. We saw the next one. It is a Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance Borderless.
Yeah, man.
And then a foil Extended March of Burgeoning Life. Probably, honestly, one of my favorite pieces of art from this set.
It is
I
a nice,
do really enjoy
it's
it.
a nice little piece.
And then our token there is a Samurai and a Human Monk.
For show. I like the kimono. Always a cool little card. I'm trying that in Torbrand. I'm super excited to play it. All right, so you had your
Commons and
comments.
uncommons here. We're just gonna try to, lay them out so people can see them.
All right, we got
See the
some
goods.
Papercraft decoy. I love the little frog. Oh, we got the Ninja Turtle. Nice little construct. Oops. Showing everybody. Spoilers. Master of Tales.
Look at that pretty land. So every land that we get in this pack is gonna be foil.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. Nice little Simbure landscape and looking stuff. Inganjaro. How do you say that? Inganja.
Iganjo, yeah. Couple ninjas.
The same ninja. Hey.
Foil Mech Titan Core.
That's pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Where are you putting that? Right here? Okay.
We got the boar.
I actually like this card a lot.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
Hey.
Next is
because I've only
a
pulled 3 of these now.
Coyote, and that is extended.
Yeah, man. Oh, did I drop that?
Right here. This one, remember, was extended on the backside.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have
Ooh, Satoru Umezawa
Umezawa.
with a cool art. We'll start right here. No, we'll throw it right here.
oh, and a pretty
Ooh, look at that Pokemon!
Hinata Dawn Crown
It
in
looks like a
the
Pokemon, dude. I love it.
in the special frame there. That is pretty.
That is awesome. That's very cool.
So we'll put our commons and uncommons
I don't know where to
there.
put this guy, but I'm gonna put it.
Looks like that slot must be a Saga slot because that slot was uncommon.
100%.
So we got a Swamp.
Can confirm. We're 2 for 2.
We're doing really well on the getting the same card.
Oh my
moving forward.
god. They did it on purpose. They're done.
First rare is Takenuma.
I like that
Dynamire. Nice one. Pretty. We got a Myojin, the Blooming Dawn, extended.
People are so mad because it's a legendary creature they can't
Ooh, we got
use.
an extended Mech Titan Core.
You're excited.
That one's pretty. We got
Tose.
Katose,
Oh, I love that art.
Silent Spider, and our last is Thundering Raiju in that pretty frame.
Yes! Look at that boy. He's such a good looking
It
boy.
is foil. That is pretty.
Oh, that's the. I love that card.
Now, not every card in the set. There are some boxes that will actually include foil etched cards instead of just foil cards. It looks
Right.
like ours have all just been foil so far.
Sorry, I'm struggling with
Almost
this
just
pack.
ripped open Andrew's pack. Sorry, Andrew.
It has the yellow head of second.
Like I said, guys, we are not going to be tampering with this pack at all whatsoever.
We're gonna try our best not
Wink,
to.
wink, nudge,
on
nudge.
Purpose, yeah. Cool. We got Tamio safekeeping. Some artificer action. A little reality. I like this card. The way it looks is really cool.
It is cool. Spinning wheel kick.
Kaito is a cool looking
Get
character.
kicked. And there you go, Michiko's Reign of Truth.
Ooh, look at that
the
pretty mountain. Ooh, look at that pretty samurai. Another pretty samurai. Hey, I like this card. I don't know why, but I do. Hey, look! We're back to back again.
And what do we got?
Invoke Calamity!
The pack foil. We have a an imposter mech. Pretty
Good
good.
card, good card.
There she is.
Nuts on a plane, dude. Wandering Emperor. What a great card. I can't wait to play this in any deck that has white. It's gonna be great. Got a
There we
little
go.
Kiki-Jiki action.
Kiki-Jiki. And that is actually the alternate art. So if you flip it on the
is,
back,
yeah,
it
man.
is the alternate one. Do
Look at
love
that-
the look of
Look
that
at that
card.
boy. The Mirror Breaker
The man.
himself.
And there we go, Biting Palm Ninja.
Where should I put this one here, I guess? Yeah, sure.
matter.
It don't matter anymore. Yeah, it's my fault, probably. Look at that
Spirit
spirit.
token. What do we got on the back?
Oh, and
Another
spirit
spirit.
token. This one's a 4/5. Oh,
Get
it's
wrecked.
the land one from, I don't remember what card. It's a green card. That's all I know.
We're gonna kick through our. Yep, looks like that must be a saga slot for all of them. My favorite swamp art from the set.
Yeah,
just so pretty.
Good looking art.
Air of Ancient Fang, Jukai Trainee, Fang of Shigeki,
Shogeki.
and then a Covert Technician.
Oh, you ruined it.
Our first
We didn't get back to back.
The Reality Chip.
Oh, very nice.
Got a Release to Memory. This card seems interesting. I don't know how to feel about it. Got an Extended Boseiju.
Boseiju!
There we go. Definitely the most expensive of the lands in this set. One of my favorite cards from the new set.
Super excited.
Ooh.
Look at that. Ooh.
Got a Surge Hacker
Yes, good card.
And then a Risona Asari Commander.
Love that card. The Surge Hacker is
Samurai and a Human Monk. Well, that Boseiju definitely helps out a ton. I thankfully pulled one from my set box, but I'm trying to decide. Do I like the extended arts better for those or the borderless? It's tough to decide. They both look really pretty.
I don't care either way. I like the art all the same.
I like it to art.
I like it to art. Ooh, I like this card crackling. Emergence. Guardians of Abudu. Something. One of the Goshintais out of like 80 of them. I'm just kidding. There's only 5 or 6.
There we go. Get the other forest art. Maybe, just maybe we'll get one of each land.
Hey, Upriser, Renegade. Peerless, I almost said Priceless. I like this one too.
I do like all of the showcase arts in this set. They're all really fun.
Yep.
And our rare is the Dragon Kami Reborn. Another Myojin.
Oh boy.
Myojin.
What is this?
Got March of Wretched Sorrow, the Black March.
Very cool. Blade of Oni, very nice.
Oh, it got turned around.
That's cool. I don't even know what this is. Tribute to Roby. Wait,
but it is extended, right, in the back?
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty.
It is. It's a very cool card. More spirits, more pilots, more good.
We got the pretty, probably my favorite of the 2 islands in the set.
Yeah, this looks nice.
Imperial Subduer. Keep rolling. Uh-oh.
Oh, you ruined it.
Infiltrator. Oh, same thing.
Hey, the flyer. I love
We
that
got
art.
Satoru Umezawa as our pack
Mr.
foil.
Umezawa.
Come on, Goshintai. Concord with the Kami. Do love the art on that one. It is pretty. Invoke the Ancients.
Oh, very cool. Your favorite.
Weaver of Harmony. There we go. And then a foil. Extended art, Iganjo, Seed of the Empire. What a pretty card. We got Tamio's notebook on there.
Hey, that notebook gonna go to waste now because she's completed.
Completed.
All right, we got a Searchlight Companion. I'm gonna pull my left-handed skills here. Win, what is that?
Wind Guardian
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
100% flick and swish. Shatter State Ida.
Oh, love that
I
one.
like that swamp too. I don't know which one I can choose, dude. I can't choose.
I think I just like the lantern one more. It looks better in the foil.
It's got rain coming down, dude. The lantern's cool.
It's cool.
Got some niceness here. Oh, you didn't see what it was. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is.
It is a Tamio.
Oh, it's not the Phyrexian one, but it is still pretty sweet to pull Tamio. Completed.
Got the Cyber Drive.
I don't even know where to put these things anymore. I'm just kind of throwing them around. I'm sorry.
Cyber Drive Awakener. Scrap Welder. Pretty art, man.
Yeah, I like the arm.
A Grease Fang.
Grease Fang and a Cloud Steel
Kieran. Definitely an interesting card. I'm kind of intrigued to see if it gets any play in Commander with its kind of Platinum Angel effect.
Yeah.
All right, we got now the planes
planes
are tough. I do really like both the arts for the planes, but I think this one is my favorite of the two.
Oh man, I don't know. I can't choose.
Jukai Trainee. Aiko Amizaki. Foil feature. We got a Mirror Box foil.
Oh, very nice.
It's a pretty card. I'm intrigued to see how much this takes off in Commander with the ability to discount the Legend rule. Got Access Denied. Fun new counter spell.
Yes.
Excited to try that one out in a couple decks. We got Grease Fang. There's the extended version of it. Got Ryu Storm's Edge in the Samurai frame, and our big rare. There he is.
Tatsunari.
The Toad Rider, and that is in foil. Look at that.
That's nice.
And Samurai and a pilot token.
All right. Got a lucky offering. Maybe I'll get lucky in this pack.
Maybe.
Kami's Flare. No, getting lucky was probably the Tamio, but hey, you never know. crazier things have happened. We got a Go Shintai.
Another Go Shintai. We need all of them.
I don't know what to tell you on that one.
Oh,
there it is again, baby. Yum.
Force Ronin. I just love all the new showcase frames.
Yeah, they look great. Like that card a lot. Ooh. Deals combat damage to a player. Oh, that's pretty sweet. And we got Inventive Iteration. Very nice. Got a Tanuki thingamabob. Tanuki transplant. Jeez, I can't read today. Transplanter.
This one looks interesting.
Oh, we got the extended
There he is,
Jimmy.
Jin himself. Jimmy?
Jimmy. I'm
now?
going to call him Jimmy. Invoke the Winds. I like this card.
I love that frame. I love this frame. It's just so pretty.
Yeah, look at it. It's pretty. And we got an
And
and
it's
sushi.
sushi.
Look at that boy. It is literally sushi.
I guess. I guess.
I guess. Question mark.
All right, in our last pack of our box, we have a pretty mountain.
Pretty.
I don't think we saw the other one.
I don't think we did either, actually. I have both,
Two
fortunately.
ninjas. Invoke Justice as our pack
Invoke
foil.
justice.
Research Thief. Interesting.
Give us the goods.
Got a Light Pause.
Give
during
us the
extended.
goods.
We've got a Inventive Iteration.
Another
That
one.
is the
Oh, I didn't notice that.
the soft glow frame. We've got a foil Surge Hacker Mech as
All
our
right.
last foil rare and our token.
All right, so now we're going to actually open up Andrews because we didn't get as what we wanted. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna randomly give him though. Man, looking at this box, I think, it's about run of the mill. Of course, as Commander players, some of these new Commander cards are, of course, always fun to look at.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the Myojin.
Got a Jimmy. That's awesome.
This card, I'm really intrigued to see if maybe this finds its way into any decks. Whenever it or a quick creature attacks, add green to your mana pool where it's power and you don't lose mana to the end of the turn. I feel like that's a pretty good effect in a lot of different decks. Man, just love looking at these rares. Some of them have some very pretty art. That Boseiju, of course, probably the best thing we pulled. That and that Wanderer.
The Jimmy, maybe the...
There we go. That and I think those two and Jimmy are definitely
and the Tamio.
are definitely our best pulls there. Love to see those. Those are very pretty. But
Oh, where'd she go? Oh, I don't know where she went. I lost her. Cool.
we've lost her.
We lost the Tamio. Well, she probably did. I don't know. Did you read this lore yet?
I did, yes. I read all of it.
Did she die?
She does not.
Oh, that's great. Is she on the dark side?
If the listener does not want to know whether or not she's on the dark side or not, please skip forward 10 seconds. Yes, she is completed. She is part of the Phyrexians now.
Cool.
There we go. We got 11 pretty foil lands. I have to say these are still some of my favorite basics Magics that were created. Some of them are just really pretty. And I'll definitely be upgrading some of my decks to these basics for sure. Well, Mikey, what did you think of our box opening experience this evening?
A lot better than a lot of other box openings we've had. I said it multiple times already. I think on show and to you, I think everything I've opened from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty has just been good.
Yep.
I can pull something from a pack, random pack from maybe even Target or something, and I feel like I'm gonna get something I'm gonna use or sell back for some value, which is nice. Kamigawa spawned a couple of new decks for me, which I think has been fun to try to play around with. It's also added a few pretty good cards rather than just like the one or two. I think I've actually really looked at probably like 6 or 7, maybe even more, to add to decks. 2 of them that I just sleeved actually have gone into my Torbrand deck, both Thundering Reiju and Sokenzen. I like both of those cards, but yeah, no, I think we did a pretty decent job.
I mean, definitely getting the Boseiju, the Jinkataxis, and
The Wanderer.
goes a long way. You know, did we get our full value for the box back? You know, that'll just depend, of course, on
what everything is going
when
for.
we sell back what we decide to keep, because we haven't decided, you know, what we want to keep out of this box yet. But of course, there's plenty of good cards to choose from.
Yeah.
And then we've been doing for the last few sets that we've really enjoyed is trading this all in, and depending on what value we get, maybe we can do another one or try to get some more good stuff.
I'm in love with the art here.
The art on this set is just really good. The thing I'm excited about was pulling a couple foil of the Goshintais.
Yeah, man. That's
Excited
cool.
about that.
Especially goes into your shrines.
So I am working on finishing up that Shrines deck. I'm very excited. It looks like it's...
I was unfortunately disappointed in this card, the March of the Burgeoning Life or whatever. I hope somebody finds a way to play it. Is a lot better than what I had in the experience.
It is one of my favorite arts in the set. I really enjoy it, but I wish it was more Commander playable.
Yeah, for sure.
It is Commander playable in the right lists.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just not any list that I have or that I can think of.
Favorite card that we pulled from tonight? Not value wise, but just in general.
I feel like it's a cop out, but it's just because I think it is strictly just one of the best cards in the set, and that's Beseiju. I think this card will be good for a long time. A lot of people are really going to like this card.
Yeah.
But favorite Kamigawa card is definitely Jinkataxis. I love this card. We just recently did a podcast episode about our thoughts on the set, and I think both of us have about the same thoughts on Jinkataxis. We do really like it, and hopefully this guy gets to get into one of my new decks that I'm building, so I'm pretty excited about it.
For sure. For me, it's probably gonna be Thundering Reiju. I just think it's an interesting little piece of constant damage. If you choose to make it that way, I think it goes really well with the Shishiro pre-con deck.
Oh, for sure.
If you add it into that, it's super helpful. I find it not necessarily better, but I find it just more fun to keep putting the +1/+1 counters onto him and letting the 1 damage roll over with Torbrand to make it 3 damage to all my opponents. I think that's just pretty great in of itself.
And the good part about Raiju is, with modified being auras and equipment, that's a very easy way to get more modified creatures, not just by him putting +1/+1 counters on them. Most commander decks play a Swift Booster or the Greaves.
Yes.
You play so many other things. And so Raiju to me seems really good in mono red shells because it's a big threat, but also to me seems really cool in like roll shells because it's going to be such a tough thing coming down for 4 mana, 3/3. It's going to be a 4/4 that turn unless you choose to put the counter elsewhere. But having haste is huge, especially when most creatures in Commander do not have haste, so you don't expect most of them to swing right away. I think that's a really cool thing for Raiju.
Here's an interesting thing about the card. His legs are detached from him via lightning.
Interesting.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, the things you learn when you look at the card.
When you actually look at the card, yes. Like Jimmy over there is holding a head. That's always nice. It's a robot head, but it's still a head.
He is. So, fun thought experiment here, Mikey. So we've had a couple sets over the last year, and we've seen 2 of the Praetors back. We've seen Jinkataxis back.
Give it to me. Let's go.
And we've seen Vorinclex back in Call Time. Do we see a Praetor in Streets of New Capenna? And which Praetor do you think it is if we see one?
So when did Call Time come out?
Last January.
I don't think so. I think they're going to slow roll this whole thing out, and they're just going to make us want more, which is fine, lore-wise, which is fine. I'm okay with it. I don't like it, because that just means that we have basically 3 more years until we see all of the Praetors, and then possibly in that 6th year, we'll see where the story is actually unfolding to, but I don't think we'll see one in Capenna. Now, will we see another one this year? Probably maybe.
So I'm actually gonna take the opposite stance. I think we are gonna see one in Capenna because I think that the way the story's working out this year, towards the end of the year, with Dominaria is a plane that has been very riddled with Phyrexian in the past as far as war. And with a set name like Dominaria United, it makes me think that maybe there's some hints there towards what could be happening. So I think we will see a Praetor, and I'm going to say that we see Elesh Norn on Capenna.
Oh, I was thinking...
Children would be fun, too.
Children, yeah, I was thinking Children.
But I think it's Elesh Norn. I think that she fits the... If it's been rumored that Elspeth is going to be there, that's where she's from. If that's the case, I think it'd be interesting to see Elesh Norn there. Now, I have nothing I'm basing that on other than speculation. But I'm also very interested to see what a new Elesh Norn looks like.
Okay, I was right. I hope and pray. Now, the red player in me definitely wants this, but just the Magic player wants me to have this as well. I hope that Urabrask
He could be a fun one.
is better. No, not be putting in competitive. I just hope his new card is better than.
No, I mean, I want to see a new card because I want his card to be better.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, he's definitely the worst of the 5.
Yeah.
And I would very much love to see him get a new card.
I like it. I would put it in probably some random deck that has to deal with haste, and I want to, attack a lot. But other than that, I'm not too worried about him. No, man, I am super excited to see what these Phyrexians do. They are definitely some weird, still unknown in a lot of sense, I think, of what they are doing, can do. Are they just mindless zombies basically just destroying everything because they can, or do they actually have a plan kind of thing?
I think the story over the last year, we've seen them kind of sprinkled in, right? Kaldheim was the first time we really saw them sprinkled in, trying to get the Cosmos Elixir from Kaldheim, and that was kind of the first time we were like, whoa, the Phyrexians are back, you know?
Right.
And then in this set, again, if you have yet to read the story, please skip forward about 10 seconds. Jinkataxis goes on to Kamigawa to look at all the research they're doing with new artifacts, and then unfortunately completes Tamio, and now Tamio is on their side.
Oh, that's fortunate.
Which is very dangerous because Tamio has been known to have access to a lot of really powerful things that she chooses not to use. So it'll be very interesting to see what changes.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this. Well, here's the thing is I think Tamio has a lot of research stored up, a lot of knowledge of a lot of different planes.
Yep.
One of them being Innistrad, which is where a giant thing is in a moon right now.
Yep.
Which is very unfortunate for everybody else other than the Phyrexians and Tamio, because if they go and try to figure out how they can do an unprisonment of the moon rather than the imprisonment of the moon, oh boy.
So I'll include it here because I think it's a really interesting thought experiment. Everybody thinks that the reason that Dominaria is going to be important is because who logically would be like the next planeswalker they'd want to complete? And everyone thinks that's Teferi. Teferi is such a powerful mage. His ability to phase things in and out of space and time.
Even though he looked very weak in Midnight Hunt, which was annoying.
So the rumor, full rumor, no idea whether this is true or not, I'm just going on rumors, is that their intention in Dominaria United is to try to complete Teferi so they can go back to the original Brothers' War and try to affect the way its outcome.
Oh, that would be cool.
So if that's the case, it will make those two sets very fun. But again, that's all speculation. We have absolutely no idea. It sounds good, but just because it sounds good doesn't mean that it'll happen.
Well, viewers, sorry that we rattled on for just a minute. We were just looking at 3 cards here and having a lot of fun looking at Jimmy mostly. I guess we could have pulled Tamio out so we could have had her talk to us the entire time.
But thank you guys so much for watching us open. Like I said, this is our personal box. We're going to have some of these cards that ends up in decks, but most of them are going to go to some sort of website, get us some credit. Hopefully we can continue riding the pony of collector boxes and having a good time. And if we do get any more collector boxes for Kamigawa, you will see us open them here on the channel.
The true savior.
But if not, the money will be going towards our Capenna box for when Capenna comes out.
The true savior of the story is actually Tetsunari.
It is.
100%. He's going to save the entire day.
1,000%.
No. Saito or Kaito, get out of here. Guys, we'll see y'all later. We cannot wait to catch you next time. Him and his toad.